Alrighty, today we're going to be talking about Tuesday, May 12th, 2026. Today I made a little bit over $30,000 in the market. I had a break even that if I just held for just another second, I would have made another 160 grand. But break evens are part of my system and it's something that I do. If you want to watch me trade live every single day and all my executions for the last 4 years straight, every win, loss, and break even, go ahead and join the Discord down in the description. Live trading is down there, and there's more information in the Discord if that's something that you're interested in. Even if you don't want to join live trading, I'd suggest that you join the Discord. Without further ado, let's get into today. The first thing that we got to do is mark our levels. So we go into the monthly right now. NASDAQ, I don't know why we're all the way back here. It's still more or less at all-time highs. However, today we actually did have a couple of levels to use, notably the all-time high level. Okay. And on the weekly chart here, we had the weekly new week opening gap. So this is going to be the difference between last week's close and this week's open. We're going to be using this level every single week that it exists. This is a level that we want to use. We have the 3 levels inside of it. Now, if you don't know how I mark levels, high time frame levels and things of that nature, go ahead and go to my YouTube channel, go to the playlist section. And in that playlist section, go to the boot camp. Now, also, if you join the Discord, there's a channel in there called the 4 Pillars Guide, and it's a free PDF that I made, which is basically like a whole breakdown of the setup, how I mark levels and everything, and it kind of gives a more structured view. It points you towards all the right YouTube videos that you have to watch and everything like that. It's a completely free resource. You can just literally go download it. It's in a channel in the Discord, so that's another benefit of joining the Discord if that's something that you want to do. It'll be DM'd to you the moment that you join the Discord, so you don't even have to worry about it. We got the mean threshold of this ungained weekly order block sitting right here at 28,500. Drop down to the daily chart right now. We have the daily fair value gap. So the reason we can use this daily fair value gap again is because we do not have a higher time frame level that is overlapping it. Very rare to be able to use daily fair value gaps, but today was one of those days. And then we could also use the levels inside of this daily wick. Why are we using this daily wick instead of this one? Well, this one's older. It contains more price action. This is the daily wick that we're going to use. I'm going to throw it up on screen right here. I posted these levels, and I post my levels every single day before the market opens in Member Plus in the Discord. Again, if you're interested in that or live trading, join the motherfucking Discord. That's the last time I'll mention it. I'm going to stop promoting this shit for now. And we're going to get into the setups. There was 2 very good setups today and a break even that, my God, if it would have hit, would have been the biggest trade of my career. But alas, sometimes things don't happen. So right before the market opens here, as you know, part of the 4-pillar setup, and if you got the PDF, you'll know, you look for the easiest equal highs and lows before the market open. So right before the market open, go on to the 15-minute chart, look for the easiest equal highs right here at 54.50. Okay, these are the easiest equal highs before the market opens. And then the easiest equal lows. Okay, we have the low here, attached to the low here. We're going to look at 113 because this is an easier set of equal lows. This is an easiest set of equal highs. So these were the 2 levels on both sides of the market that we were looking at. And here we go. The first things first, we are going to look at the first 30-second range. This is the CME opening range. The reason that we look at this first 30-second range and this first 30-second candle is because back in the day, and all the way since pit trading, CME has defined the opening range as the first 30 seconds. And a lot of times this is a pretty sensitive area. It could help with understanding if the market's going to be choppy, etc. So here we go. Market open. It fell down to the top level of the PDR. Okay. This is the daily PDR. The PDR is the levels inside of the daily fair value gap. Point A being the top, point B being the very bottom. You don't know what PDRs are, go onto the YouTube channel. Again, everything's free on there. All the education's free. So holding this 155.50 means we're probably going to get up into the daily, okay, which we do. We rotate up into the daily. At this point, there's no trades. For me, here we go. We run up and we smack into 294. At this point, there is positions that you could take if you would like. All right? There is positions that you could take if you would like. And there is a 4-pillar setup here, actually. It's just hard to get involved in. You have the market that pops, sells off, and it comes back. A 4-pillar setup with a big stop loss would be to short this here with a stop loss above here. Now, this is a trade that you could take if you're very new to this system. If this is something that, you're not too experienced with, this is a trade that I would never take in my life because the stop loss is fucking huge and you can't get a lot of risk reward out of it at all. Okay. But understand that when it pushes up and it fails to reach 254.50, this is the most aggressive bearish sign that you could possibly get. Why? Because we're assuming that this push up, everything above here, right? This whole push up right here, we're assuming that that is a liquidity sweep, right? So like, let me make sure this is not extended right and turn this yellow here. We're assuming that this whole push is a liquidity sweep. If that's true, and if it's true that the market only moves to places where it's seeking liquidity, and if liquidity was actually taken up here, there's no reason the market should be back above this 254 level. So the push up right here, the push up, and the failure to get back above 254 is a highly, highly aggressive sign that you're probably going to go run for the lows down here. But more importantly, those 15-minute lows, because the market goes from one side to the other side on the higher time frame. And even more importantly, if we're rejecting the top of that daily, the market could very easily get down to the bottom of the daily at 944. And then if it loses that, the levels down here are next. So we start to get very aggressive bearish signals when the market cannot push past 254 in the morning. Okay, and we've yet to get to the point where I'm taking trades. A trade that you could have taken here with a better risk profile would be shorting the halfway point of this wick at 51.50. This would be an okay trade if I saw somebody take it. Trying to take it down here. You could get a cool, pretty quick 10R out of that. That would be a fine trade for somebody to take. I wouldn't be mad at that. I did not take it. It doesn't match exactly what I look for. But alas, here we are. So boom. The market pushes down. It runs these lows. However, at this point, I'm very confident that you're probably going to get really aggressive and die. So I'm looking for a 4 pillars continuation setup. The reason that I'm confident that you're going to get aggressive and die is because of what happened here, and rejecting off of here is making me believe that potentially you could get down to the bottom of this daily. So what I do is I short it right there. Boom. I short the retest of 155.50. Where is my stop loss? I'll give you a minute to see if you can figure it out. I'm looking at the breakout wick back here. Okay. I'm putting my stop loss right above that level. So my short position is on the daily with my stop loss right above the breakout level. And I'm targeting wherever. I don't really have targets. I end up trailing out just above here for 5R in the position. So I don't get the full expansion that I want, but I take 5R out of that play. This is a 4 pillars continuation play. Again, you broke underneath. This daily level is the next PDR step down. I think that if you are going to get aggressive, you'll probably rush aggressively off of this. So I thought that, you know what, there's a chance that you could die down into 85. It did not die down into 85. And then the market starts to round out. So right here was the next trade that I took. And this is a really interesting example of the 4 pillar setup. I'm not going to show the live executions here because I've done that. I do that. I trade live every single day in the Discord. It's limited spots. There might not be any spots open, but if there is, you can go join. At this point, people know I trade live. I've been doing this shit for 4 years. I'm going to save the editing time. I'm not going to put the clip in here. I did take this, though, and I want to talk to you about this because this is a very interesting case study of the 4 pillar setup because it involves a very deep understanding of projected defined ranges. So when the market rejects 155.50 here, and then it fails to get to 85.25, this is when I want you to start mapping out the second layer PDR. We have 155.50 to 85.25 right here. Okay, drop this and look into the second level PDR, which is this dashed line right here. Look at what the market then does. The market starts to hold above second level PDR and it pushes and it cannot get back down 113. That's telling you this is a liquidity sweep, and holding the 50% is the same as holding 155, is the same as trading to 225. So at this point, you have a projected defined range of 55 to the top of this daily, even though we are not holding above 155 yet. Because holding the second layer PDR is holding above that. Do you understand? So when I look at this, that's what I see. And the position here that I take is just fucking beautiful, if I do say myself. It demonstrates a very high understanding of aggression and reading price action. Price pushes, price comes down. I try the halfway of this level. I get stopped out. Okay, that's okay. Price pushes, I try it again, I get break even. Okay, cool. Look at what's happening. Every single time the market has a high here, look at what it's not doing. It's not getting pushed above. It's not getting pushed above. There's liquidity being generated above these highs, which is proning the market for an aggressive break up versus every single time a candle low is getting created, it's getting swept. So look at what's happening. There's a very distinct difference on both sides of the chart. The most, it just looks like candles. To me, there's a very distinct difference. The market is using liquidity on the bottom to get bought up, and the market is not taking liquidity on top to build it aggressively. So when the market pushes through here on this candle, I take a tick down into 140.50 right here with a stop loss right under the wick. And I am looking for a run all the way up into the top of that daily. I unfortunately trail out just underneath this level. For me, this was about 5R. And yeah, that was my second trade. And that was a very interesting example of a 4-pillar setup. I do consider this a full 4-pillar setup because holding the second layer PDR is holding the high time frame level. So you have your liquidity sweep, you have your high time frame level, you have your PDR set into motion giving you your bias, and you have your internal confirmation with the yellow box. If this helped you at all, like the video, comment something on it, whatever. Join the Discord, get that free PDF that I made. It's a cool resource. It's a free resource. I'll point you to all the right YouTube videos. It gives you a breakdown of the entire setup that you could put on your second monitor or whatever. Join the live trading. If you want to join the live trading, it's limited spots. I'm going to turn it off very soon. Fuel my levels every single day before the market opens. Join Member Plus. And without further ado, I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully this helped one of you motherfuckers, at least.